One degree. One degree.
Yeah.
One degree.
To the world. Peckham to the world.
Rastafari.
Hello and welcome to Peckham, the place that used to be home to people like Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Walters and of course Giggs. In fact, just down the road it used to be the SN1 shop, and in these very streets, I promise you, at 15 years old, I used to see PYG, and if you don't know who PYG are, check your Urban Dictionary. I used to see them make guys do star jumps in oncoming traffic. It was so scary, but Peckham is home, so let's take a look around. Today, I'm going to explore the new Peckham, as it's a far cry away from its only fools and horses days. Only recently has the area been described as niche and trendy. But Peckham is usually known for its diversity, with 2/3 of the retail units being occupied by immigrants from around 20 countries worldwide. As well as independent businesses, Peckham is also well known for its social housing. Contrary to popular belief, the regeneration of council estates in Peckham has actually been a thing since the 60s, when high-rise estates were introduced. The estates that were built, or at least made it into the new millennium, had issues with crime and poverty, and upgrading them has had its ups and downs for the community. Some say constant redevelopment has taken its toll on the community feel. So, I spoke to locals to see what they still love about Peckham. So we are outside Tina's at the moment, and I'm with a lovely looking auntie. How are you, auntie?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're doing good today?
Yeah.
You're looking sweet.
Oh, thank you.
So what is it that you love about Peckham?
I love Peckham because when I'm in Peckham, it's like I'm in my country because I'm from Nigeria. It's like I'm in my country. In Peckham, you see a lot of things, especially you see families, you see friends, you see people that you know. And most especially, you see African food everywhere, and Peckham is good.
What do I love most being in Peckham? Peckham is like feeling as if I'm in Africa, actually. I can't deny that.
So how do you reckon Peckham has changed over time?
Peckham has changed. They're trying their possible best to modernize it. They have more bars. It used to be only food stuff, but you have more bars, and I think they've grown a nightlife in Peckham. Peckham now has a nightlife.
I'm going to ask you, cameraman, just to come closer a little bit. Come closer. Because what I have for you is so dope. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nah, who's wearing that? Whose dad? Sorry, I can't. Whose uncle is wearing this? You guys are ridiculous. That's criminal. If you thought Peckham was criminal before, this is the most illegal thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to say what part of Africa I feel like would wear these shoes, because I think we all know. Let's keep walking. I'm joined by Delani. Hello, Delani. How are you?
Greetings, my sister. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I must say, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Is this how you dress every day?
Well, I try to. This majority of the days, yes. My wardrobe is actually Africanized.
How long have you lived in Peckham for?
Well, I've been doing business in Peckham for about 19 years now.
19 years. So what has it been like living in Peckham for 19 years?
It's been okay for me because I'm a business person, so I focus mostly on business. But I've watched Peckham grow and change a lot. It's becoming gentrified. The demographics of shoppers still remain the same. Like a lot of black people come here to shop, to meet and greet. But the property value in Peckham is going up so high that virtually only a handful of people can afford these things, and amongst our people, so most of these properties have been bought up by Europeans and other people that are more affluent. And that's the reality, and it's becoming more and more. It's becoming like that.
How have you seen Peckham change over time?
I've seen Peckham change over time a lot. I've come from Jamaica. I've been here in 2000, and one of the first neighborhood of where I live is in Peckham. So as I said before, this is the place where we come for shop. And how the shops were, very different. How the people are in the situation is very different. Used to be even more, now it's vibrant, but it used to be more vibrant than now. So I see even as a Jamaican, I do wear Caribbean. We have our little, dances and music and stuff like that. All of those are cut down. And most of the older people that we used to see out here on the streets and stuff like that, they're not really here anymore either.
Good job. Go. Go.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Now put your hands up. I am Beyonce. So it occurred to me whilst walking through Peckham that there are some places that have just been around for ages. They've withstood the test of time, and that's places like this lovely shop. And this place, 100 Peckham youths gathering outside the Cracker Jack, just like Gig said. This place, Burger King, I hope we don't get done for copyright, but back in the day, guys used to stand out here, all in black, you couldn't get inside. And of course, this place, Peckham Library, built in the year 2000, it's 19 years old and has been here for pretty much most of my childhood. Okay, so I am joined by...
Well, Bill, Jerky, P, Fitz, everything. They called me in Peckham.
I love that. And how long? First of all, I love the fact that we're having to talk through a fence.
Right, because I might lose my job, innit? Coming on the other side of the fence.
I hear that, and I don't want that to happen, all right? Okay, so cool. How long have you been in Peckham for?
Long time. Over 30 years, a long, long time. Man.
So you've been working and living in Peckham for over 30 years?
And live in Peckham all that time.
That's insane. So how have you seen it change over 30 years?
Well, when I first came into Peckham, it was a bit upmarket like, and then it runs down. Now it's going right back up there. So I love it anyway. I enjoy both sides of it, the ups and downs. That's good.
Have you seen Peckham at night time though?
Now, at night time, you'd think you're in the West End. When you go on Rye Lane, all them places, a lot of white faces, which that's not bad. You know what I mean? So as I said, multicultural, it's getting better. That's good.
Oh my goodness, do I remember Peckham Plex. Do you remember the days of 5-day pass where you didn't have a contract phone or even Google Maps to go and meet your babes? You guys will just be arriving here. You guys don't know if you're going to meet each other at the same time at all. Listen, there are a few films out as well, and Peckham Plex is only £5 for a film. So if you know you are interested in me and want to go out on a date, I have money, okay? At least £5 to spare. So that was Peckham during the day. We've seen so many amazing things. We've seen Peckham Rye Lane Market. We have spoken to some of the traders. We've spoken to some people that just come here just to buy their daily food and see what life in Peckham is about. But what about Peckham nightlife? Now, when I found out that Peckham had a nightlife, I was confused as. So let's see if it's still confusion at night. And here's that sequence I told you I stole from YouTube, Nobody Snitch, and it takes us from the daytime into the nighttime of Peckham. Many of us would have never thought Peckham would have a nightlife. For starters, people used to call it Pek Nam, a play on Vietnam, to describe it as a war zone and also to show that with a South London accent, you can make anything rhyme. However, with the introduction of new places to drink and party, Peckham is fast becoming the go-to place for a good night out. Where we can boogie.
Love this gorgeous girl.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I know. I will. Thank you. I'm expecting that all night. You see me? I have managed to blag my way into Peckham levels. Do not ask me how I've done it. I think it's the silver hair. It turns people mad. But I'm here now, and the funniest thing is the locals didn't even know this place existed for years. But at night, this place turns into the hub of everything social. So let me see what people are saying. Let me see what they're drinking. Let me see how they're dancing, okay? Because if you come to Peckham, you have to know how to dance. All right. outside Peckham Levels and they have shut up shop. And it's just made me a little bit sad because compared to Brixton was so welcoming, so open. I can walk into the dance floor and people want to, do you know what I mean, dance with me, interact with me. But I go into Peckham Levels now and everybody is just like in their own like little groups, do you know what I mean? And I just feel like once you walk into the vicinity of Peckham, the stush levels just rise up by 10. You could be the nicest person from Greenwich, but once you enter Peckham, you have turned into the most stush person ever. But do you know what? I'm not gonna give up hope because I feel like there is more for Peckham to give me. So yeah, I'm going to try find some more lovely people to speak to and see what they think about Peckham at night. And I am joined by...
The name's Tim.
Hello, Tim. Lovely to meet you. What are you doing in Peckham this evening?
So I live in Brixton, but I know Frank's has an amazing rooftop view of London, so I came down to check that out.
Literally just to overlook London from Peckham?
Well, I live in Brixton and it's the best rooftop in the area.
How long have you lived in Brixton for, in South London altogether?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So you won't maybe realise how weird it is for me for someone to say, do you know what? I know I'm in bed all day. Guess what I'm going to go do? I'm going to go to Peckham. To go look in a rooftop.
To be honest, I completely understand what you're talking about. Visited my friend 10 years ago that lived in Brixton. Another white Australian guy, but even then it was a different area than it is now. But it's a bit kind of rich of me to be like, oh, all these people are coming in. It's like, well, he was coming in doing that and changing the culture of a city. And I know Peckham is kind of the next sort of Brixton, like it's getting sort of gentrified. I'm very aware of what's sort of going on, but it's got a great view. So
One of the great things about Peckham at night is that it's opened up unconventional venues to the public that probably would have been overlooked. But with unconventional nights come unconventional characters. Tell me, please, what brings you to Peckham, especially the rooftop at night?
Well, we've literally come for a party this evening. I used to live in the area and now I live in Forest Gate, which is like literally miles apart from where we are. But yeah, I just came here for the nightlife, literally, genuinely.
You'd be very, very, very surprised from what Peckham is like during the day, where I see pretty much my aunties, and then at night time.
Your aunties?
Darling, I'm not even lying. I wish I was joking. My aunties definitely walk around these streets.
I want to see them. I want to see your aunties.
You have to bend down to them, you know. You have to go like this. It's cultural, darling. You have to be like, hello, auntie. Are you ready to do that?
Definitely.
Okay, try it with me.
What
Hello,
do I need
auntie.
to do?
Just a little curtsy. Hello, auntie.
Auntie.
Yeah, that's a bit too wide.
Oh,
auntie,
too wide.
Auntie will say, what's going on here? Why Peckham of all places to come and party?
It's very fun. You have such, not opinions, what's the right word? Options.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
And so what's the contrast then between the daytime and the nighttime?
Well, I think the most obvious thing is there is a big kind of demographic change. As like the daytime, you see kind of people going about their kind of everyday lives. It tends to be kind of like BME communities going about kind of, you know, in
their general day, innit?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And in the nighttime, it is primarily kind of like young, white, hip kind of art school students, especially.
Why is it that the art school students want to come to Peckham? It's so random. Hey, I was going to say, why Peckham of all places?
Because it's got everywhere you need to be, but everywhere you don't want to be.
What? What? Have you been to Peckham during the day?
No, I try not to, really. I try to avoid it at all costs.
Not in recent times, anyway.
I live about 15 minutes away, and I'll go around it, really, if I can.
Well, you'll come at night?
Yeah,
I'll come at
it's
night.
always popping at night.
It's popping at night, but you regret it next day.
Okay, so I've got a question. You have got some aunties asleep with their children, literally in that building over there.
Why the fuck are they not out here drinking the parties then? That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
All age groups.
That's not my fault.
All age groups.
I'm open to everyone to come and chill.
You're wondering why Giggs is not in Peckham. He's wondering why Giggs is not in Peckham.
Where is he? I like Giggs. I love his first album.
She's keen.
But I feel like, I'm not being funny, I feel like he's gone downhill a bit. But I love the first album.
Hold on, you're in Peckham and you... Wait, hold on. You're in Peckham and you said that Giggs has gone downhill. There are ears. Or you should just keep one eye open on your way
I
home.
really enjoyed the first album.
If you know Peckham, yeah? And I'm telling you, if you know Peckham, then if you know, you look straight here, 20 years ago, you're looking at North Peckham Estate. Now, if you know North Peckham Estate, you know Peckham. If you don't know North Peckham Estate, you just come to Peckham. So you are the change in Peckham.
Okay, so I'm here with A1 and you are out at night in Peckham. I'm guessing you're not here to party, are you?
Nah, I'm not here to party, but this is my strip, innit? So I'm out here. And yeah.
And you're born and bred in Peckham?
Yeah, always from Peckham. Lived in Peckham, grew up, went to school in Peckham.
So be honest, the night time in Peckham, how has it changed for you over time?
Yeah, like it's all mad now because before, I'm not gonna lie, half the people that's around here, they couldn't come around here before. Like you wouldn't be eating in these shops, they'd be scared really. But yeah.
So why now then? Why now?
Just all the regeneration, changing up everything, different shops, different sort of people come around here. But before, like, not a lot of people could come around this area and be like safe, really.
So what have we learned about being in Peckham at night? Well, the people that are here during the day are completely different to the people that are here during the night, complete polar opposites. I feel like the people that would have been here at night, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, have been run out of their own ends by people that come here to party. That's why there are literally no mandem at night. I feel like, yeah, Peckham, you shouldn't party here. It's just not normal. All right. So with that being said, I am going to get myself a bottle of water because I need it because I've got a bloody headache. I'm going to go home and just think about what a night this has been. It's been incredible in more ways than one.